Ben je niet in Patnam, dan Lenan Pearl of Silk present. Weaving is a textile tradition and art form that's been performed for hundreds of years. It comes in a variety of materials and is found all over the world. However, when it comes to premium material, one stands out from the rest: silk.
Talk about the weaving, it's mean we talk about the complex products.
Silk comes from the cocoons of silkworms. The majority of silk produced in the world comes from farmed silkworms that feed on mulberry leaves. It is a little known fact that silk can also be produced from wild silkworms, specifically the Attacus and Cricula variety. They also differ from farmed silkworms in their diet. They mainly eat mahogany leaves and cashew fruits. The colors, strength, and texture of fabric sourced from these wild silkworms have dazzled textile aficionados all around the world. And this is the brief story of wild silkworm weaving from Yogyakarta, Indonesia. Unique to other provinces in Indonesia, Yogyakarta is a kingdom. It is the continuation of the Mataram Sultanate that has its roots in the 16th century. Yogyakarta has long been known for its particular form of textile, particularly its batik cloth, worn by people from all walks of life, from the common man to their sultans. In 2004, Yuke Lenan, a silk producer from Yogyakarta, decided to source his production from wild silkworms. He named his company Lenan Pearl of Silk. His method not only differs in the selected silkworms, but also in the way he collects the cocoons. He only uses empty cocoons. He places great concern on the way his business affects the environment. In every step of production, he selects natural supplies. Not one chemical component is used in his factory.
From the beginning, when I make a weaving product, I'm already interested and choose silks as the main material of our products.
Producing a 2-meter silk cloth takes more than a month of weaving by a skilled worker and 2 pounds of silk thread. If we go further back, 2 pounds of silk thread comes from 10 pounds of cocoons, or in other words, 10,000 cocoons. The processes are all done manually. From the gathering of cocoons, turning them into threads, to the final weaving of a cloth. The steps include installation of silk thread onto the weaving lanes, which vary from 1,500 to 3,500 lanes, and they're installed by hand, one by one. The scarcity of the material the dedication and skill from the artisans involved. And the beauty of the final product result in a masterpiece not unlike the work of an artist. Bank Negara Indonesia and Patnam, a domestic state-owned enterprise, has an environment-related campaign dubbed Eco Green. Through this project, it got involved with Lenan Pearl of Silk. BNI in Patnam has taken concrete steps to help Lenan Pearl of Silk by planting tens of thousands of mahogany and cashew trees in Bukit Hijau BNI in Imogiri, Yogyakarta, and granting access to Lenan Pearl of Silk to gather cocoons here. During the rainy season, Lenan Pearl of Silk collects millions of cocoons here, securing the essential source of material. Hand in hand, BNI in Patnam and Lenan Pearl of Silk ensure that the tradition of weaving silk from wild silkworms can be continued sustainably. Weaving silk cloth from wild silkworm cocoons is a laborious endeavor. It is very complicated, and every step in the process demands dedication and passion. BNI in Patnam regards it as a national treasure to be cherished and preserved. By working together with Lenan Pearl of Silk, BNI in Patnam helps to secure the continuation of this environmentally friendly commodity. Artwork and heritage for future generations around the globe.